Message or speech is keep fighting. And you can start recording. Am I live?
You've been live.
Just a second.
You started yesterday.
Serious. All right. King Philip of Macedonia once said to the Spartans, "If I win this war, you will be my slaves forever." The Spartans sent back this short but powerful response. If. We will all come to crossroads in life. We will all be tested. We will all be faced with a decision to keep fighting or to succumb to defeat. I have come to this place many times in my life. You see, I grew up a poor boy in Hawaii. It was a common thing to shake the cockroaches out of my cereal. It was a common thing to ask my friends for lunch money and then walk up and down the line and say, "Are you going to eat that? Can I have some of that? May I get that?" As I grew older, I entered the Marine Corps because I love my country. And I wanted to serve our country and our nation. I wanted to defend our freedom. That being said, war has its consequences. I was in 4 explosions, and none of them left visible wounds on my body, but one large explosion severed my 3rd cranial nerve. It affects my left eye when I get tired. It violently shakes left and right, and it just looks weird. The other invisible wound was PTSD, post-traumatic stress, a wound that lay dormant for 10 years. The pains of divorce opened up all of these wounds. I literally lost it all. I fell out of fellowship with my church. My wife and kids left me, and the house was completely empty. Literally, only coat hangers scattered on the ground. Flashbacks from the war became a regular thing. Nightmares and cold sweats, thoughts of suicide became a regular occurrence. I was on the verge of checking out. Until I got my butt back in the gym. I started to work on myself, get stronger. I even broke the world record in pull-ups. I did 5,862 in 24 hours. I just so happened to beat a hero of mine, David Goggins. You may know him. I opened up my CrossFit gyms and things started to look up for me until another obstacle stood in my way. My gym took a turn for the worse. When a toxic relationship with my ex-fiancée caused the gym to fall apart. I was there again in the gutter, my familiar spot. I lost it all again. Now I'm sleeping on my sister's couch, and suicidal thoughts started to creep in. Nightmares and depression were crushing. I had hit rock bottom. I had a choice to make. I could keep fighting, or I could check out. Sitting in my room with a gun to my head, a dear friend of mine, and now my wife, said, "What about your daughters? Who will walk them across the aisle on their wedding day?" I paused and said, "I will." I did not relinquish that duty to anyone. And I want to tell you, I wish I could tell you that everything got better. It didn't. But I kept fighting. And can I tell you a secret? Life is not easy. If it was easy, you would just have everything handed to you. King Philip II is knocking on your door. And he's threatening to enslave you. "If I win this war, you will be my slave forever." I want you to answer back. If. Let me close with this famous movie scene. Sons of Scotland, I am William Wallace. William Wallace is 7 feet tall. Yes, I've heard. And if he would hear, he would destroy the English with fireballs from his eyes and bolts of lightning from his arse. I am William Wallace. And I see a whole army of my countrymen standing before me. You've come to fight as free men, and free men you are. What will you do without freedom? Will you fight? No, we will run and we will live. Aye, run and you'll live, at least a while. And dying in your bed many years from now, would you be willing to trade all the days from this day to that for one chance, just one chance, to come back here and tell our enemies that they may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom? Alba Dubro! Keep fighting. You keep fighting. You keep fighting. Thank you.
Amen.